Hi guys, I'm here in the beautiful Savu Savu in Fiji. I came here for a 10k ocean swim, which I'll be going to do again next year, and also a yoga teacher training. I've been teaching yoga and Pilates for a little while, and so next year there's going to be a retreat where I'm going to be doing yoga, Pilates, and giving swimmers a little bit of help with their 10k ocean swim. It's really a swim that I'd like people to enjoy. So now my video here, this first little blog post, is a video that's going to show you how to mobilize your legs when you've been sitting all day, and mobilize your shoulders and give yourself a little bit of a workout. Basically, I've been kayaking a lot today. I kayaked over from Dakar Resort, where I'm staying, to Jean-Michel Cousteau Resort. Went on a boat, so I sat again after an hour of kayaking. Then I got out of the boat, snorkeled my heart out in the marine reserve over here, which is amazing, absolutely amazing. Yeah, and then we went to this little island where we met the king of the island. Went for a snorkel where I saw turtle and all these amazing fish and giant big clams underwater this size, one of which made a little heart shape as it was breathing, I guess. So yeah, and then I had lunch at Jean-Michel Cousteau Resort and came back. So today I probably sat for about 4 or 5 hours at least, probably more than that. And the rest of the time I was using my legs doing this, and my upper body was fairly still. So it feels as if my shoulders are a bit tight, my legs are a bit tight. And if you were sitting today in an office, at your desk, in your car, then you probably feel very similar to what I feel. My lower back's a bit tight, and I feel as if my hip flexors are gripping. So let's get straight to it. I'm just going to put that screen back on. Okay, so you need a TheraBand for these exercises. These TheraBands you can get at Rebel Sports in Australia or any shop really. They normally cost about $5 to $10, so it's really worth getting them because you can get a little bit of resistance and you can give yourself a really good stretch. I'm going to lie down onto my back first and mobilize my back with a hip roll, which you might know from my other videos. Different from yoga where you get the feet really close. I'm going to walk my feet away a little bit further, have them sit bone distance, shoulders relaxed. Take a breath in to prepare. Lower back's in neutral. On the exhale, I'm going to really gently just roll my spine off the mat, gently engaging the core. Inhale when I find a long line, and then exhale, let it roll back down. Inhale through the nose, lower back comes to neutral, and really feel where the tension is when you start this. So I can feel my lower back around my eye joint, like right here, it's really quite tight. Yeah, and my glutes are gripping. Hip flexors are tight, my shins are, so today I've got my work cut out for me. So you can roll up and down as many times as you'd like really, making sure you're really nice and even, you're balancing here. I'm going to do 2 more. Exhale up, holding it, and exhale down. This is really a little warm-up for your spine. So we're mobilizing, we're starting to engage your core, flattening the space between your hip bones. And rolling back down. Let's bring this side to side because my lower back's so tight. I'm going to bring my arms out, nice and wide, to T-shape, legs to tabletop. Inhale and exhale. Let the legs go over to one side, holding it in the air, keeping the knees together if you can. And exhale back to center. Inhale. Exhale, knees over to the other side. Here I'm trying to flatten my lower back, so coming to more of an imprinted position. Exhale back to center. Now the whole time here, my shoulder blades are really nice and flat, so I'm stretching my arms out, opening my chest and gently mobilizing my core and my lower back. I could already hear a clicking, so if you hear any clicking, that's not necessarily a bad thing. It just means that you had tightness there and we've just started mobilizing it. However, if you've got any pain or if you're pregnant, any medical issues, obviously get yourself checked out and get the clearance before you do this. Okay, I'm going to go for a really big stretch. I'm going to change it up a little. Sorry, I've got an ant there. Lots of life here in Fiji. Inhale, let the knees go all the way across. On the exhale, look to your back hand and circle it along the floor, over to the other hand. Now we're turning the palms up. Palms come to touch like a fetal position. Inhale, I'm going to reach forwards, up, out, around, stretch out, shoulder blade hits the mat. Exhale, back to center. Here I'm gently tightening my core, so I'm working my obliques. On the exhale, I circle it up and over, drawing the navel in, bringing the hands on top of one another. Inhale, reverse, stretching, opening the chest. This feels really good if you've done kayaking. Bring it back to center. I'm just going to do 1 more each side. Again, you can do more if you want to. Bring it up and over on your exhale, keeping the core engaged. Inhale to reverse. And exhale back to center. Last one over to the other side. Big exhale, and my lower back is clicking every time almost. That means it's been compressed a fair bit. There's been a bit of tension in those muscles, probably from that kayaking, because I wasn't in the most ideal position. Okay, I'm going to warm up my legs. We're going to go to exercises from the reformer, so our footwork here. It's going to make them nice and warm, then we're going to stretch them out a little. Let the shoulders relax away from the ears. Elbows come to the mat. I'm going to try and keep my lower back in that neutral spine, but if you've got any lower back issues, you can flatten. You just never want to force the lower back down into the mat unless if the instructor tells you so. So giving it a little bit of breathing room. Inhale to stay. On the exhale, just pushing the legs away. Legs are straight. Now they're going out of frame here, but that doesn't matter. I'm straightening them to where I can without my core bulging. Now if you want to go really nice and low and activate your core more, you can. My feet are staying flexed. And I try to get full extension. If your abs are a little bit fatigued, you can bring it up a little bit higher, even if you're new to Pilates as well. Okay, I'm going to do 3 more, and I'm speeding it up. So I'm doing about 8 to 10 of each of these variations. Legs are parallel here. Exhaling through pursed lips. Now I'm going to lift my head and shoulders, elbows off, hover, and keep moving in and out. Oh, my legs are so long they're totally out of frame. Okay, I didn't set this up very well. Okay. 4 more, and 3. Elbows are drawing in, shoulders are nice and steady. Make sure you're not forcing the head forwards. And my ribcage is touching the mat here. I'm going to lie down on the inhale. On the exhale, come up and reach up, so mobilizing and working my arms as well. Exhale, now it's turning into full body exercise. You punch up and open out, and inhale down. You've got 4 more only. Exhale up, and down, and up. Last 2. Last one. Lower it back down. Now I'm going to go to turning my toes up. I'm going to cross the band over. How short you make the band depends on the resistance you want. Elbows in, exhale, push away, toes apart, heels are together. So my toes are turned out, you can see that here. Legs, the inner thighs come together. That triggers a little bit through the core. Again, I use my exhale as a push away. I'm going to do 3 more in this position, and then again going to the lifted position. So get ready, 1 more. And lift up, hovering as you push out. And push. 4, 6, and 5. Core nice and firm, really flat through the core. And never too high, just activating that transversus. Last 1, and lower it down. Exhale, lift up and punch up. And out. And 6 more. Make sure it feels as if you're in control of the band, so you're not starting to bend here or create tension through the neck or the shoulders. Whew. Let's do 2 more. Starting to feel warm and a little bit more mobile. Let's do 1 more. And lower it back down. I'm going to go straight to some leg circles. I'm going to place my left foot down. If this feels uncomfortable, or if you'd like to go a bit further, you can stretch that left leg all the way out. Now I'm going to hold the band with both hands. I like this position. Some teachers teach it differently. I quite like it here. It's really nice and centered. Leg is straight, and I'm using this leg to draw myself into the mat, making sure both sides of the hips are the same distance away from the rib cage. They're not hiking one leg up, yeah? So we're keeping that nice and long here. As I said, can be bent. If you're really tight through the hip flexors, make sure you're not going to a place where it's really gripping. Okay, we're just going to the circles to start with. Inhale, let it go out and down. Exhale across and up. Okay, as I said, I haven't filmed you before. You can go as big or small as you need to. What you want to watch is that your hips stay steady. Now I've done these similarly before as knee circles with the knee bend and without the band. Let's go in the other direction. Inhale, exhale. You want to use the inhale as the leg goes away, the exhale as it comes out and out. So every time the leg comes towards you, exhale. I'm going to do 1 more. Perfect. And I'm going to switch sides. It's already starting to feel a little bit looser through my legs. It doesn't really matter where the band goes, just be careful that you don't lose it and get it to snap into your face. Okay, hips